Thank you so much for watching Microfighter Monday. And I've wrapped up recently all 34 Lego Star Wars Microfighters. And I wanted to start because now I have kind of an open, since there aren't any more sets to go. I have kind of an open artistic license to start figuring out, like, what are some of the top series, what are some of the worst, what's the direction of Lego going, and are there some cool mocks out there? So hopefully I will be knocking out some awesome. There are some great designers out there that I'll be featuring over the coming weeks. But for right now, I have a couple weeks where I want to kind of dive into some of my favorite. Now that I've reviewed 34 of them, I've done a total. This is episode number 38, which is crazy to think I've been doing this for 38 weeks. And there's 34 different. Now there's probably, I'd have to look it up. It's around 39-40 ships, because some of them, like Series 8, did dual packs, which has become kind of a recent thing over the last few years to do a dual pack or so. Those are becoming more and more common. I wonder if it's just to kind of cut down on the number of SKUs sometimes, and maybe because if there's something that's terrible, like one of these, that the other one can kind of bring that pull through. It also kind of, two figures, a figure per $10 is pretty much kind of the going rate. If you can get 4 or 5 figures in a $40 or $50 set, you're doing good. So with that, what is the topic for today? It is Lego done with Microfighters? I'm seriously concerned that maybe Lego is going to be done with Microfighters. I feel like they're slowly phasing them out. Although, with the success of some of the mechs in the Marvel universe, the success of some of the Microfighter lines in Marvel and other areas, these are kind of brickheads, basically, minifigures with small builds. And of course, polybags have maintained a lot of popularity. So maybe there is hope, but holy cow, Lego, you absolutely this is probably the worst wave easily. It's not even close. Only good things saving this wave. So for $30, you get 3 really outstanding minifigures. Although outside of Luke Skywalker in Hoth uniform, there's really nothing unique. We've seen, yes, this is unique, but I've gotten AT-AT pilots before, so done, check mark. How many Han Solos do we need? He was in 4 sets. He's not exclusive. So does this set really compelling? When I look at brick set and the popularity of the original Millennium Falcon and Han Solo, it's off the charts. There's like 20,000 people that have either have the set or still wanting this set. And then if you go to the Chewbacca Millennium Falcon, a little bit, it dips a little bit, but there's still a lot of popularity. And hey, you get a Chewbacca figure on the cheap, so that's great. This is a repeat minifigure, a slightly updated one, and he's in 4 sets. So what's the appeal? Unless you've just completely missed Han Solo, there's really, or if you're a completionist like myself, there's really no reason to buy him. And same thing for this AT-AT. This is the most boring AT-AT I've ever seen. Really, really plain. They did update the cockpit, but the figure's got some slight enhancements, but super slight. Nobody would really know. This is all, kids are going to know. And this Tauntaun is really a travesty. It was a good attempt from this angle right here. Yeah, okay, it's a Tauntaun, but it's just short and stubby. I don't know. It really does look like a brickhead version of a Tauntaun. And even that, it's really just not even usable. So I don't see mock users or anybody really getting exciting. if you look at the bantha, it just blows this thing out of the water. So I feel like Lego is really killing it over the last couple of years. They've done really well, and then I don't know what happened. I think they just they wanted to really, probably marketing got to their head a little bit, trying to create, with the TIE Fighter, with the X-Wing, and really match and kind of create that original trilogy, feel with both the midline and then also the Microfighter line. So I don't know where they're going. I'm worried that these are not going to sell very well. Maybe they'll sell okay, but at the end of the day, could kind of put a damper. I think the Microfighter line is absolutely primed to lead the charge on, whether it's Clone Wars. There's just so many ships in the Star Wars universe. What the heck? I mean, dear God, a Tauntaun that just is squatty and doesn't work, or an third AT-AT. I don't get it. They should have just released one of the old ones, slapped a new set number on it, and called it a day. And then where's the fourth set? There was supposed to be a fourth set in this wave. I think that's what really is hurting this particular wave. I'm assuming maybe they wanted to do a Mandalorian. Maybe they just cut it off because they wanted something within one of the trilogies. So whether it was Empire Strike Back, or Return of the Jedi, New Hope, whatever. But no, this series is not good. I think each of these individually, and maybe I'll have to line them up at some point, worst to first, could end up at the very bottom. The only thing, again, like I was saying, saving these is that they've got pretty good minifigures. So, I'd love to hear your comments. What do you think? What's the future of Microfighters for Lego? What could they do better? I think it would be great if we could see the Microfighter line really come back. I think with Clone Wars, Bad Batch, and so many other properties coming, there's so much potential for great ships. Ultimately, the ships do pretty well. I mean, this is a nice Millennium Falcon. It's just that we've seen it 3 times. Why didn't they just do the solo version? None of this makes any sense. Or, put an old Lando, from the Rise of Skywalker in there. I don't know. Nothing's making any sense these days. So, appreciate you so much for watching. Drop in some comments. Love to hear what you think about Lego Microfighters Series 8. Till next time, we'll catch you on the next Microfighter Monday.